Listen, nobody wants to fail. I think if you go through, listen, I could have been accused of being a perfectionist or always wanting to have control. The second that you succumb to the fact that you're not in control of as much as you think you are,
Yeah.
that you can't control how certain times people feel about you. You can only control some things that are within your control, and a lot of it is how you rebound. A lot of it is how you react. Um, if you don't deal with those things where a person perceives that there's a failure, that's the cop that gets into an event and is just frightened of getting involved in anything, so they shut down. And all of a sudden, a proactive producing officers now just doesn't do anything. And it's because they either have a fear or doubt or unreconciled issues from that traumatic experience. That's what we're trying to avoid. We want someone to come to terms with whatever happened, let it go, move forward. That's resiliency.
Yeah.
Because if they're not letting it go and they're replaying it in their mind over and over and over again, or they're so afraid of doing that again, that fail, then they're preoccupied. And that's very unsafe.
Yeah.
Um, and that's what also leads to chronic absenteeism. That's what happens where a person wakes up and they have that dread. And if any cop has at some point in their career who's listening has felt that dread at some point where they wake up and they're just, I don't know if I could do this today. I just don't have it in me. Where you're just emotionally drained, physically drained. That means you got some baggage you got to check. That means that you got something that you have to figure out. What is the proper healthy outlet to get this out of my system? Whether it's you just vet it out, have a heart to heart with your spouse, talk it out professionally, talk it out with a peer who understands it. We don't talk a lot outside of our circles. There's so many things that are now available in the RPO program. It's a case study in that.